Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskiy has met with UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer after delivering a clear warning. He told President Trump that Vladimir Putin is bluffing, suggesting the Kremlin's professed desire for peace masks a tactical escalation to pressure Ukraine into territorial concessions ahead of the Alaska summit tomorrow. He stressed that any talks about Ukraine's land must include Kyiv directly and reiterated a call for an immediate ceasefire and meaningful security guarantees. In parallel, President Trump issued a stern message. If Putin refuses to agree to peace, very severe consequences loomed, though he declined to specify whether sanctions or tariffs would be among them. Trump described the recent call he had with European leaders and Zelensky as exceptionally positive, calling it very friendly, and also he floated the idea of a follow-up trilateral summit that would bring Putin, himself and Zelensky together if his initial meeting with Putin in Alaska goes well. Russian President Vladimir Putin acknowledged that the US administration is making quite an energetic and sincere effort to halt hostilities and reach a settlement that serves all parties involved, while the Russian leader met with his top officials ahead of the one-on-one meeting to take place in Alaska tomorrow with President Trump. European leaders echoed a message of unity and urgency. They emphasized that Ukraine must be present in any territorial negotiation, that borders can't be changed by force, and that any peace must be just and lasting. German Chancellor Friedrich Merz underscored the need for long-term Western support if Russia doesn't move, while NATO and EU officials shared the view that meaningful progress rests squarely on Russian cooperation. So much is set to ride on this summit between Donald Trump and Vladimir Putin. Will it lead to concrete progress towards peace or a further delay with inevitable deadly consequences on the battlefield and further uncertainty for civilians living in Ukraine and parts of Russia? For all of the latest and live coverage of the upcoming summit between President Donald Trump and President Vladimir Putin, stay tuned here on NewsX World.